There's all our places. We're running up that road. We're running up that hill. Hello, everybody. Hello, it is Sunday. We are here for a Sunday reset. Rufus has a pussycat.
Yeah.
It's not a very good pussycat, is it really?
Wow.
Because it's not a Lego. This is Flego. There we are. Oh, it actually sits there quite nicely. That's all right. Meow. What would you name this cat, Rufus?
Mr. Wonky.
Oh, yeah, I would call it Poundland.
It's something.
Yeah, Poundland the pussycat. There you are. Not pounding
Yeah, not quite a poundo.
No, and not pounding the... No, we're not going there. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to a Sunday reset. Happy Easter for those of you that celebrate. If you are celebrating the Easter holidays, I hope you haven't eaten your body weight in eggs, unless that's what you wanted to do. Not just chocky eggs, but normal eggs as well, because that bungs you up, doesn't it?
Yeah, it definitely does.
Yeah, so imagine being fully bunged because you ate your body weight in eggs.
Any sort of eggs.
Any eggs. I know, right? You look really far away again. Is it because the camera's... You know, if I move it that way slightly, do that slightly. There we go. I don't know. It just looks... We look really out of proportion again.
Right.
That's better now. Oh no, do you like my t-shirt? It is a Temu special. For those of you that can't see, it says "Let's go" in the same font as the famous Danish brick brand, and has some famous 2x4 brick type things.
Legos.
Interlockable brick. What was it? Interlockable brick building system. There you go. It's not a children's toy. It's an interlockable brick building system.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
From the Lego movie. Yes. Hello to everyone. Rachel Beresford. Hi. Lisa and Rufus. I will be joining the chat today. Sorry I missed the other day, but I fell asleep. Oh, no worries, Rachel. I hope you are okay today. Susie Brown. Hello. Good afternoon, Lisa, Rufus and everyone. Good afternoon to you, Susie. Dormouse. I've got your email. I need to respond. It's been a lot here at the moment, and I've also got Audrey's details to send you, so I will pass that on to you this afternoon when we've done the live. Janet, hello Lisa and Rufus and everyone. Shen London, afternoon Lisa, Rufus and everyone. Angela Brown, hello Lisa, Rufus and everyone. Happy Easter all. So glad as badly need a reset. Busy peeling tatties, hoping leaks etc. To make soup for your daughter, then need to make her apple crumbles for her freezer. Oh. Audrey, talk about the devil. Hello Audrey, my darling. You'll also currently be peeling a bag of sprouts to go with our slow cooking stew. That sounds nice. We've got gammon today, haven't we?
We have.
I cooked a joint of gammon up yesterday.
Because I say the shops all had specials on like the vegetables and stuff.
Yes.
For like 4p, 8p or whatever a bag, depending on what shop you went in.
We did get our full limit of potatoes, carrots and parsnips.
But I often wonder why they don't put the sprouts on the same deals.
They do at Christmas, just not at
Easter.
Because Easter's not really a thing about sprouts.
Yeah, it's all about lamb. Oh, I hate lamb.
I know, right? That's why we don't have
I like lamb, it just doesn't like me.
No, lamb doesn't like you at all.
No.
But talk about the shopping that we went and got in Lidl. You had a bit of a... So, we went in on yesterday, wasn't it? Because you got back to Leeds yesterday afternoon. So we went to Lidl.
In theory, we paid... it would have been about...
No.
No, I'm saying in theory it would have been like...
No. Look, tell it as it was. We went out, start at the beginning. So we went out. You had a coupon for £5 off if you spent £40 in Lidl, didn't you? Mm-hmm. So, and they had all the vegetables, and then there was loads of reduced meat.
Right, okay.
Well, that's what I'm just saying. If you say it that way, then what happened is a surprise.
Go on then.
So there was loads of reduced meat because it was Easter. No, it wasn't. It was Saturday. But obviously, the shops are shut today and tomorrow, aren't they?
Hmm?
Okay, yeah. Well, we'll say it then.
Yeah, go on then.
No, you say it then.
Letting you tell people.
No, you say it then. Go on, you say it then.
You're telling what happened, so I'm just listening.
So we picked up, what did we get? Pork belly for the dogs? One or two of those? Can't remember.
Two of them.
And what are they? £10? £13?
£13 a pack.
And they were half price. Some chicken breast fillets.
Yeah.
Did we? Yeah. What else? Because you've been
Chicken pieces,
vacuum sealing it.
chicken breast pieces, I think.
Yeah, some more chicken breast meat, and then chicken thighs for the doggos and for us because that's the best meat. And then
That was it, I think. Just
that was the reduced,
stuff,
reduced meat and stuff. And then we got your yogurts, which were had a reduced thing on. They're not even out of date until Tuesday, but
Yeah, it was because of the weekend or whatever. That
because they were shut and everything. Yeah.
they're shut today.
So anyway, you got your normal yogurt at a discount, and we got other bits at a discount because the shop shut for one single day, and therefore they've got to get rid of all their stock. It's bizarre. What else did we get? Oh, some coffee and some bits. But anyway, you spent, how much of it was it in total that you paid?
£148.
£148. But we did save £35 on the meat because it was all the half price offer. And I thought, that's expensive, that. That's a lot. And you said, oh, we did get loads of meat. And I thought, yeah, that's about right. And then you were going to throw the receipt out today. And I said, now hang on to it because I'm not sure that's right. I'm going to double check the meat because something's not adding up in my head. I'm thinking 148 quid is a lot of money. That's a lot of money to spend. All right, we got a lot of meat and you've just spent all morning vacuum sealing it, yeah?
Yeah.
Not in the tubs, in the
bag.
sealy baggy things like you get. And what did you see on the receipt?
£101, which was blueberries.
864 punnets of blueberries, packets of blueberries.
The reason I went in there was because I'd had they do like an Easter thing where you like every day you get a special offer. Obviously you have to just click into the app and then you'll see the offer come up. And it was 30% off of fresh berries. So I thought, oh, we'll go in there. I thought, since we eat a lot of berries, we'll get some fresh berries in there for 30% off. And
I didn't realise it was all berries, so that was the blackberries and the blueberries.
Well,
I did wonder why you got 4 packets of each.
Yeah, but the strawberries,
okay,
I would have got strawberries as well, but they weren't very good, were they? So I thought we'll just get the other berries.
Yeah, yummy.
And then
But yeah, instead of 4 packets of blueberries, it went through the till as 864 packets of blueberries.
I think they would have been like £1.50 with 30% off of each packet. So
£101 extra you got charged for blueberries.
It was £101 altogether for blueberries when it was just the 4 packets and not...
Yeah, so it should have been probably, what, £3?
Yeah, not even that, yeah. So, yeah. We've got 4.
So needless to say, we're going back and getting that sorted tomorrow.
Yeah.
But it was a very expensive shopping trip. And I was thinking, I know we got loads of meat, but something's not. And I looked at the receipt and I looked at the meat and was going, yeah, that one's reduced. That's reduced. That's reduced. That's reduced. What is it then? I thought, oh, well, might just be it. And my head's going, no, something's not right. And then today I was like, don't throw the receipt out. Something's not right. Something's off. Something's not right. And you went, look at that. £101 of blueberries. And the thing is, there wasn't even 864 packets of all the berries combined.
No sense, does it? It doesn't make any sense.
The entire fruit section wouldn't have been 864 with all the bananas, the apples, the pears, the melons, the blueberries, the strawberries. There wouldn't have been 864 packets of all of it combined. So yeah, we're going to go in, and you say you just want a refund, whereas I want a refund and I want recompense. I'm going to go in and be a proper Karen and
I said it has happened once before, but not quite. I said it's happened before, but not quite as bad as that.
So check your receipts.
Wow. That's bad.
It's very bad.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money, that. It's a hell of a lot of money, that. But yes. So anyway, that was our very cheap shop that we went to and got loads of bargains for £101 on blueberries. Which didn't make any sense because then it comes up, you have saved £1.44 on blueberries. So 30% off is £1.44 on 864. That's not even a penny per
They'd be like,
packet.
can you bring all of your packs of blueberries in so I can check them? Well,
what, all 864 of them? Okay.
I know, right?
Give us a few days and a lorry and we'll be there.
And it was literally the last few packs of blueberries there.
I know.
Because obviously lots of people had probably had that offer. And
So yeah,
as well.
A bit dodgy. Irene, happy Easter to both of you. Hope you're well. I went back into your old videos. God, don't do that. And what a difference in your looks and weight. What a journey that you've
Very
done.
different.
Yeah, we look very different. Our weight's very different. Everything's very different. Do you remember back in the day when I used to wear makeup? God, I am missing eyeshadow so much. I look at my face here and I'm just like, my eyes look tiny. I look like piss holes in the snow. It just, all of it looks dodgy.
Oh, natural.
I know, I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. But my eye, I am now, without my glasses on, it's a bit blurry, but with my glasses on, I always sit in the car and check my receipt before driving off, says Audrey.
Well, we had a brief look though when we was in there.
We did.
I had to, like, obviously today to check it properly, but wow.
Dormouse also got locked to the veg deals.
So in
and
theory,
you've been blanching and freezing, yep.
It would have been like about £80 worth of of everything that we've got all together.
And it should have been about 50 quid.
And then saved up, yeah, and then it saved £35.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, so we'll go back in tomorrow and get that sorted. 4p veggies for in your what? 4p for veggies in your Lidl on Friday. Our shops are open as normal. No Easter closing in Scotland. No Easter closing.
Yeah.
I thought Easter Day was a bank holiday across most of,
But
certainly, I don't know, most Christian countries.
There was like, I sometimes go on the app, you know, like you get the Spar store.
Yeah.
So like you get it in petrol garages and all sorts of
It's
places.
like co-ops and things used to be in it.
Little shops.
Yeah.
And sometimes they had specials on here in any of the Spar stores where you go online and there's a spin the wheel game or whatever, so you go on there and they've got it on at the moment, and if you're in Scotland you can do that in Scotland, but here it's not. It's only in Scottish stores that the offer is on. Yeah.
Oh.
No, I'm just saying the offer's only on if
so there you go.
So Spar online, I don't know, it should still be open. It's just
Dormouse.
go on there, spin the wheel, and you just spin it, and then
Dormouse, Audrey, Irene, I think you're all in Scotland. Have a look on Spar.
You get one spin a day, and then it will give you you could, like, I don't know, save £1 or save like £5 on shopping, or.
But Spar's expensive, so you'll spend an extra £20, but you'll save a fiver.
But I said you do save, like I say, there are like
freebies,
vegetables and various other things you can win, and other bits you can get for free in there sometimes as well.
Irene says most of the big shops are open in Glasgow Sunday, Monday. That's good. Yeah. You got raspberries, sat and ate them in the car after shopping. That's good, because raspberries are speed food, you're allowed. You could have done that, and I reckon back in the day, we certainly have done that before with chocolate or something, haven't we? Back in the day.
Sometimes, like I say, when I'm travelling from down south to up here, I will buy a pack of, I don't know, pears or something from M&S on the way back, and I've done that a couple of times now.
Why from M&S?
Because they're nicer.
Is it on the motorway on the way back or something?
Yeah, there is a couple on the way back.
Oh, there you go then.
But they are nicer from there as well.
Yeah, the comforts pears are lovely.
Yeah, really nice, aren't they?
But I was like, why did you get pink ladies?
I got you some jazz apples and some pink ladies. Yeah.
They're not my favourite. The blush ones are my favourite, but they're really expensive again.
And some giant easy peelers as well.
I saw that. I thought they were oranges.
They were £2. They were £2.70 something, but they are like.
That was Rufus's phone. Audrey, you sit in the car and check your receipt before driving off. We did. I did.
But I didn't. Sometimes you can look at something and then just not see that.
I know. When we do the haul video, sometimes we're there. There's like 27 items on a receipt, and I'm going.
Yeah.
And the milk is.
It's like my brain just misses bits out, and I look at it and I go, "Oh, maybe that is right then."
Did we get charged for the milk? Did we get that for free? Oh no, there it is. Yeah. So if you see the haul videos that we do, and there's a gap between me going, and this is that, and this cost, if there's an edit in there, it's because I go, what you don't see is me going, where's the bloody thing, Rufus? Where's the raspberries? Yeah. Can't find raspberries on the receipt. Did we actually get, no, we must have got the raspberries in here because I've got them in my hand. Where's that on the receipt? Can you see it? And you go, it's there, look. And I go, where? Oh, there. It says raspberries.
Be charged
where it says raspberries,
like
there's the raspberries.
£100 more. And yet, could I see that on there?
No. Neither of us could see it. It's only because I think you went down the price bit to see if something was overpriced, whereas when I went down the normal bit, I couldn't see that.
I wasn't looking at all the like what the items were. I was just looking at how much on each of the items, and then I went.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh wow, what an overcharge! I know, right? Grumpy says hello. Hello, Grumpy. Hope you're very well.
I don't know if we get anything in compensation. They go, would you like more blueberries?
No, we say we'll have all your Lego sets, please. Thank you. No, I've got the one they've got. It's just a little
car.
Police. No, it's not. It's a police motorcycle with an ATM. I think the ATM currently is in the food hall.
Was there any money in the ATM? Oh, no.
Yes, it did come with. It came with 200 notes.
Did
two 100 notes.
Oh.
But they're plastic in that, and they're worth about 3p each on Bricklink. Talking about Legos, could you pass me the two vehicles to your right, please? So this is a brand new one from the Lego shop. It's been out this about 6 months or so, maybe a little bit longer. I got this on the FaceBay or something, or eBay a long time ago, second hand. And I put this together this week when you were down south. This is a little 4x4 in sand green, it's called. But look, you haven't seen this, have you? I haven't shown you it properly. So there's a little person driving it. We've got on the top, there is some stuff inside. There's a medical kit, a spanner, some binoculars. This is the adventurer truck. This isn't anything to do with Brickhampton. It's just in the backlog, so I put it together. And I can't remember. There's other stuff in the front. Funny bit, but if I press this, look what happens to the bonnet. Are you ready? It opens up. Look at that! Look at that! Isn't it cool? The bonnet opens up. So yeah, and there's a winch thing on the front that you can winch things, and then you pull it back in like that. It's really funky. So this is Lego, right? Solid. You can sort of throw it around. It's fairly solid build. This is an AliExpress special.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks really cool. So for those of you with visual impairment, this is a VW style camper, an old 70s style hippie camper. It's incredibly cool to look at. It's got the design on it. It's got a canoe on the top. We've got 3 hippies inside that I put in there. They just doesn't come with minifigures. So because it's a whole hippie van, I've got 3 stoners in it going to a Grateful Dead concert. But if I take the lid off, right, so we take the top off, you can see instead of the top coming off, the windows come with it and the back bit comes with it. That's not supposed to happen. That window there bit, that goes all indoors and gets all confused. But you can see, look, we've got 2 people at the little fold out table inside, all with long hair and headbands, and they look like they're going to a Grateful Dead concert. And then we've got the door that opens and then slides out like so. It's a really cool little build. But just try pushing that door back in, Rufus, so it slides back that way. See how... And then open it again. Yeah, see how it's a bit... Doesn't quite...
Oh.
Yeah. It's not quite as well made as a Lego.
No.
But... it was a hell of a lot cheaper than a Lego, and so for the purposes of filming for the Brickhampton, it will be very, very cool. So yay! So yeah, it's cool. It looks good.
Now you need like a place where you can hold concerts next, and then otherwise they won't have anywhere to go.
The town hall, they can have a little mini concert, but it won't be very big because the town hall's not very big. No. But yeah, it just shows them driving away from Brickhampton to go on their hollybobs with a canoe or something. Oh, I know, right? I have done. Oh, by the way, there is now a Facebook page for Brickhampton.
Yeah.
With the town hall quest and everything on it. So that go and have a look at that if you're on the Facebook. I will be putting bits and pieces on that. Janet, you're back being on the phone. What have you missed? I just showed some Lego. That's it, really. Not really done a lot of that. There's no changes in the... Oh, no, there is! You haven't even looked, have you? No. Up there!
Oh, yeah. The Wizard of Oz.
The Wizard of Oz characters, the brickheads are here.
And the dog.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. He really is a wizard of a whiz, if ever a whiz there was. If ever a whiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because he drugged Alphaba's mum got her pregnant with a green elixir and that's why she's green.
Yeah.
But we only learned that in Wicked Part 2. Spoilers. Oops. So yes.
Wicked for good.
Wicked for good. So we've got the Tin Man, the Lion, the Scarecrow, Toto, Dorothy, the Flying Monkey, Chinnery, and the Witch. I already had the Witch, so I've got all the rest of them. They aren't Lego either. They are Flego. They are from AliExpress. They're about £4 each. The two at the end, Glinda and Alphabet, that are right over there, as you can see, those ones are actually Lego. I'm going to zoom it in. Those ones are official Lego, and they were about, can you remember how much the Brickhead ones were? Were they about £15-18 for the two, for Glinda and Thingy?
Like
yeah. So they were a lot more expensive for the two Brickheads, whereas the AliExpress ones, and I've got to say, if you're into the Legos, there we go, look, if I lift that up over there, if you're into the Legos, the Brickhead style ones, they are almost indistinguishable. Same build, same style. They're pretty solid builds and everything. They're really, really, really cool. There you go. Look, we're super zoomed in, and you can see them just there. Look, oh, yeah. There we go. All across there. They're super cool. Yeah. Really, really like them. And if you're on AliExpress, you can get them at a real mega deal as well. Yeah. And you might not know this, but Wizard of Oz is my favourite film of all time. Even though, what is the bit that I can't watch, Rufus?
The monkeys.
The flying monkeys. Can't stand it. It scares me. It scared me as a child, and it still scares me to this day. Literally, it's the only bit of almost, bearing in mind, you lot, if you've been here regularly, you know how much I love my horror films. It's the only bit in almost any film that I have to fast forward past.
Yeah.
It's not even horror, but there is something about it when they are, I think it's because it's played by little people, you know. And I'm fine with the Munchkins. Yeah. But there's something about the flying monkeys. I have a thing with little people, and it's scary. It literally is what's it called? A visceral, you know what I'm trying to say. A visceral, that's the word, visceral fear. And I've got friends that were little people. When I was working over in Bradford, one of our regulars was a little person, and she was amazing. I used to give her a massive hug every time I saw her. But she also knew that I had this phobia, this fear that is not controllable, and so quite often she'd appear just to scare me, and she'd go, "Hello," and I go, "Oh, hi, Hayley," because it was that whole oh. Because my instant reaction is like when you, sometimes I'll be in the kitchen doing something, making a coffee, and then you come in and you start talking, and I'm like, oh my God, because you're suddenly there. It's like you've apparated in. Yeah. So, but yeah, flying monkeys. What's your scariest bit from a non-scary film? Because Wizard of Oz isn't scary. Like, you think the "who goes there" when the wizard mechanical face thing's doing that would be scary, or when the witch dies allegedly, when she dies, you'd think that was scary, or other bits, but it's not a scary film at all, is it? But flying monkeys terrifies me.
I think it's a good film though.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. Love it. I used to have, in fact I've still got there was a special edition box set DVD, and then there was a even more special, mostest special ever, mostest special of all. Yeah. Specialistest moster specialer box set, and I got that one as well, even though it came with there was an extra one video bit on it, one feature, and I got that as well because I love it so much. There we go. Should we put Alan, who happens to be on the desk, because I've got his train conductor garb now. We'll put Alan on top of the microphone. It does look like Alan. He did a video. I meant to tell you, he did a weigh-in. We haven't seen it yet.
Oh no.
We've got a video to watch. Is he going to sit on the mic? Oh no. The lava bean. What? Oh, fava bean. bit in Silence of the... No, but Silence of the Lambs is a scary film. That doesn't count, Dormouse. That doesn't count. When Lecter says, yes, I ate his beans... I ate his liver with some fava beans. That bit, it's a scary film, so I understand that bit. But in like, it used to be, the bit that I... Oh, actually, Watership Down, I don't like that either. You know when... Is it... Oh, God, this... Is it a fire? Is it a fire in Watership Down that comes? Something happens and there's a big stampede and all the rabbits have to leave really quickly. I can't remember what causes it, but that bit used to scare me. And Bambi's mum, I still can't watch that. In my head, the hunter misses and it's a flesh wound and she gets up again and they go to the vets and everything is fine and Bambi's mum survives. So please don't. I know that's probably not what does happen, but as a kid, that's what I was like, oh no, it's okay. Little baby Lisa, she got up and they took her to the vets and the hunters got told they were very naughty people for hurting her. And so she got up and they made her better afterwards. Yes. Yeah. You just didn't see that in the film. That's why. But in after the film, Bambi and his mum got reunited when the vet brought her back to Bambi. Yes. Yes. So that's what actually happened. Janet, at the moment you're watching Stranger Things. Good series. Very good series. I need to build the Creel house because in Brickhampton, the Creel house is where the doctor is. The doctor lives there. At the moment, yeah. What series are you on? Because again, it's a bit like Game of Thrones, isn't it? Yeah. You need to stop watching about halfway through series 5 and then make up your own ending. Yeah. Game of Thrones, yeah. Stop watching about halfway through series 8.
You get a build up as it goes, as the series goes on, and then all of a sudden at the end you're like, what?
But the epilogue is amazing. Yeah. Absolutely. I actually think overall...
Like they got bored at the end, did they?
I think overall Stranger Things as a 5-year... Bearing in mind it took 10 years to make it. 5 seasons, and you can see the kids are no longer kids, and it kind of gets to the point. Oh, yeah. They're like 53-year-old actors playing 10-year-olds or something going, come on, we'll get on our bike now. 11's there with a fag and I go, yeah, I know, come on then, let's get on our bike, shall we? Oh, yeah. Yeah, come on then. I'm 10 years of age or something. That really hurt my throat doing that. You did it. I know, right? But yeah, that's what it's like at the end. They're all like super old, still playing the kids. But I think it is amazing. The one where they're grown up. That must be season 5.
I said there's another Avatar film that's gonna be.
We haven't seen the last one, have we? We saw the first one. Have we seen the second one? Oh,
The Way of the Water. Yeah, but there's gonna be a third one. Yeah.
Have I seen it? I can't tell you anything that happened in it. Did I fall asleep in it or something? I must have fallen asleep. I could not tell you one thing.
It was on Disney, wasn't
at all. Was it?
Disney, yeah, Disney Plus. Yeah.
Oh, couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you a thing about the Avatar film thing.
Yeah.
No, couldn't tell you. No idea.
But there's going to be another one.
Yeah, there's a third one's out very soon, I think.
Should be late this year or something.
Yeah. That's good. Where 11 lost her power. Oh no, you mean I know what that one is. When she says to Angela, she says, "Ah!" and they all laugh at her. And then she does the thing in the roller skating bit. Yeah. No spoilers. It's very good, that. Very good series, that. The third Avatar. Oh shit. Rufus, we've missed the third Avatar. The third Avatar film is available to buy or rent on Sky Store now. It's already out. Oh dear. This is where our not understanding time or not grasping the procession of time very well comes in.
I wonder if it'll be on Disney Plus.
I don't know. Computer, where can you stream Avatar 3?
Avatar, Fire and Ash is not available to stream as far as I know.
Okay. Computer,
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
thank you. Computer, when will you be able to stream the third Avatar film?
From comicbook.com. The first 2 Avatar films are now streaming on Disney Plus, while Avatar 3 is still set for release on December 19th, 2025.
Oh, okay. So it came out
It's
4 months ago.
But yeah, we watched the other ones because they were on Disney Plus, but
Well, we can watch the
it's
first
still
two.
not.
They did do
Yeah.
a Lego Avatar tie-in
Well,
once.
I've got the first, like I say, the
3
first.
sets.
I've got the first one on Blu-ray or whatever, but I might have to get.
Is it any good, Audrey? Ed's here. Hello, Ed. Can't mod now. Round at the bros. Hello to Ed's brother.
But if it's like I say, if there's a, when all 3 of them are out, there'll be like a triple
Super edition
thing, yeah.
box set
Yeah.
special.
So I'll wait.
And if you wait 3 months after that, once it's free to watch on Disney, we'll watch it on Disney for free.
we'll just wait.
And then we'll buy it on the box set special when it comes out cheap. Because there'll be lots of other bits in it then.
Eventually.
Because then, the reason, listen, if you've got something favourite that you really enjoy watching, right, get it on a physical format. They've taken, I was watching on Amazon Prime, this is so sad, but it's called Lego City Adventures, right? And it's a whole cartoon series aimed at kids about characters that you can buy as Lego figures, right? In the city, and you can buy the fire truck that's used, you can buy all the bits. It's really, really good. And it's, although it's aimed at kids, there's lots of adult type humour, not sexually suggestive, but like comedy lines and in jokes about it being in a Lego world. And there's one bit where there's a horror episode about a haunted house, and so they tell these kids, oh, this house is owned and this who lives there, and the refuse collector says, oh, it's a trash monster, the trash monster lives there, and the fire chief says, oh, there was a firefighter got in there and she got bit by a werewolf, and the cop says there was a vampire lived there and he was a police vampire and he got bit, and then it was a policeman who got bit and he turned into a vampire, and this is why you can't go in the house. And there's one bit and the kids go, we're going in anyway. And so the 3 adults turn to each other and they go, do you know what? Children these days, they're just desensitized. I think they spend too much time on their tablets watching cartoons and comics. They've just got, and then they went, no, they said they spend too much time watching cartoons. But please don't turn us off. Please keep watching us, please. They say to the camera. Yeah. It's really funny because obviously the kids won't get that it's cartoons talking about. So there's lots of layers, like an ogre, layers. But that, I was really enjoying it. Got taken off Amazon, innit? Got taken off. So I can watch them on YouTube out of order. And some of them have been edited right down, and some of them have got adverts in, and some of them make no sense. And they've got them, someone's done an edit where they've got the very first episode and then it jumps and then the first episode plays again. So you're watching it and you're watching the timeline all out of order. It's so annoying, but it's not available. I can't get it on physical media. I can't get it on a DVD or anything, otherwise I would. But yeah, any film that you really like, get it on physical media. It's a bit like on Amazon, I bought all of Alison Moyet's back catalogue at one point. I had it all on my Amazon. Yeah. And then Amazon lost the rights to stream or store her music, and it's all gone. But I bought it all like $8.99 for an album and everything. So I had her entire back catalogue because I love Alison Moyet. Mm. Looking from a window above. Mm. Love it. I used to do an Alison Moyet in my performances. And yeah, and I lost it all. And I spent a lot of money getting all of her albums. Yeah. So if you can, get physical doodahs. Yeah.
I do know one other thing though you don't like is those what are they those little babies that are dollies but they like look real. But
the reborn babies.
Yeah. Well, I said they did they made Avatar babies like those real little babies, the dollies that you get.
Yes, they did. The reborn babies.
Yeah, they made Avatar little babies as well.
What's she called? Got one. The YouTuber.
Yeah.
Graveyard Girl. Graveyard Girl's got. Yeah. She's got several of them.
Yeah.
I haven't watched her videos for ages.
Yeah, I was like, I don't, you know, obviously for some people they like the little reborn dolls, but yeah. And then
No.
they brought the Avatar ones out, and I was like, blue babies.
The reborn ones, you can actually get them to make your baby as a reborn baby, a
But to
silicon
make
version as a
it to look
doll.
a little bit like you with your features and everything, I guess.
No,
What?
people. This is going to get. Listen, this is going to get really triggering. So I will skip past this and use language, read in between what I'm saying, and I will skip past this as fast as I can. But this is why it's a bit off for me. Somebody that may have lost a child
Oh yeah, yeah.
can get them recreated as a reborn.
Yeah.
The thing is, my ex-manager had several of them.
Oh.
The manager at the pub had several of them just because she liked them. I picked one up. It's weighted like a baby. They smell like a baby. They've got a scent added to them. When literally their limbs feels exactly real, except it's cold to the touch, doesn't have a heartbeat, and doesn't move. It is the freakiest. I listen. If you like them, absolutely grand. But oh my god, they are. I would prefer the ones that Graveyard Girl's got, where she's got one. It's a baby werewolf and a baby vampire, a baby. What's it called? That Avatar baby with the long arms. Yeah. All of those, I think that is awesome. Absolutely awesome. I would like Avatar baby to go shopping.
But they're not cheap though.
No, they're like
very expensive as well.
£500-600 or something each. Yeah. But yeah, those ones I think are really cool.
Yeah.
But the ones that they're just weird. They're weird. I don't get it. Mind you, this is coming from someone who's building a whole Lego town with backstory and lore, who has now built a town hall with a toilet in it and with a colour scheme inside.
I know, you'd think it was luxury with a toilet in it. I mean, like, because that's what everyone says. Oh, I've got a building that's got a toilet in it.
No, this has got a specialised toilet under the stairs. It's got a loo brush.
You got to go under the stairs to go toilet.
It's because it's the only place that can fit in this particular town hall setup.
Oh.
Don't diss my town hall. It's got a little cake bar opposite the bit where they've got food bank stuff with healthy food for children.
Don't do cake.
No, I know. But in the other corner is an area where there's fruit and veg that you can take for free for the kids.
Well, we do cake, but...
We do carrot cake.
Yeah.
Made out of carrot and apple and Weetabix.
Yeah.
Delicious. But yes.
You wouldn't think it was even made of Weetabix.
I know, right? How is your Easter going? Do you need to kick up the bum? Do you need a reset to kick up the bum? If you need to kick up the bum, let us know, because I've got my steely toe caps on. I don't. I have my Crocs on. But what have you got? You've got Crocs on as well. We can put our steel teacups. Yeah. Our steel teacups on. Yes, we can put them on our feet. Our steel teacups. And if you need a reset, because it is reset week, isn't it, really, with it being Easter.
So if you get yourself a train, then you can put Al in the train.
Don't say that.
They can have...
Don't say that.
And then they can have, like, their own, like, their little restaurant part of the train.
A buffet car.
Yeah, where they can do little cakes and things.
No, don't say that. I am trying very hard not to look at Lego trains.
Because then you need a train station.
And a train set. And then you need multiple trains and multiple stations. You need somewhere for it to go. And the track and everything. It's a whole big thing. It's a whole massive, massive thing. And being neurodivergent, I would really like a train set up, because trains are something that autistic and ADHD and ADHD people really like, apparently. So trains would be... I can see you playing with a train set.
No.
No?
No.
No? 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 No?
No, I just like putting things in order. That's all I do.
I know. We are going to sort this room out, and there will be in this room a setup behind us at some point. But currently we've got an entire, I would say an entire wardrobe, but it's multiple wardrobes worth of stuff that we're sorting through, isn't it, at the moment?
What stuff?
All of the stuff that's in the car.
Yeah, but that's not to do with, like,
No,
the
it's not.
Legos
No,
and
it's
this
not. But what I'm
room.
saying is, at the moment, we can't do much in here because that's got to take priority because we've got to get that sorted.
Oh, it's going to go in the shed.
Yeah.
A lot of it.
Yeah, and then we'll sort this out, and it will be a whole thing. Chat. Hang on. The third Avatar film. Right. Okay. It's called Fire and Ash and was made in 2025. Yeah, that's what he said. Not watched it. Too mean to pay. Wait till it's free on Disney Plus.
I know.
Avatar 4. Avatar 4 currently has a release date of 21st of December 2029. How long is that away? 3 years away. With Avatar 5 due out in 2031. Jesus.
It's because they were that popular, like I say, but I don't know, by the time they get to that far, I don't know if it'll still be super popular.
Well, obviously...
The people, they fight with those people, and then they got those people that look like the blue people, then they fight those other blue people, and then...
I don't know. But obviously, the thing is, Rufus, if Avatar 3 came out, Fire and Ash, and we missed it completely at the cinema and didn't even know it was out, obviously... They've not done that good a job on the marketing because we've both missed
It's on
it
my game.
totally. You've got it as a game.
It's on the game. The PS5 game.
I didn't know you had Avatar as...
You got it for me.
Did I?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I remember that. Is that the one I got you and you didn't play for a while because you were playing Minecraft?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that one. That makes sense then, yes.
I was hoping that it'd come out, the film would come out on Disney Plus, but it's not.
Not yet, no.
Not at the moment, anyway.
Dormo says, there's a reason I've just bought 48 spice bottles and holders as what I needed. I've just realised the chat's not coming up. Sorry, everyone. I've just this second seen that it's not been appearing. There we go. As what I needed was nutmeg, and it was what? Hang on. Let me read that again. There is a reason I've just bought 48 spice bottles and holders, as what I needed was nutmeg, and it was last half-used bottle at the back of the top cupboard. Next job, transfer the spices to the new bottles. You've been doing that a bit, haven't you, with spices?
I don't like when you buy the spice bottles in the shop. They don't. As soon as they're opened and that, it's difficult to keep moisture out of them when you're obviously doing a lot of things in the kitchen and stuff. So
Certainly our
those
kitchen.
bottles are not that great.
No.
So
Well, you don't know. She might have some amazing sealy ones.
maybe, who knows?
Who knows?
But yeah, so I use different spice bottles with a shaker bit on one side and different parts of the lid. So yeah.
Sorry, I just understood what Rufus said. The bottles they come with are rubbish, which they are.
They are,
so
they're
that's
not
why you
great.
buy the
So,
ones.
yeah.
So yeah,
You
the
buy
ones that
new
you
ones
bought
and
may
then
well
you
be the
just-
same ones
yeah.
that we get. Yeah. I worked it out. As soon as you said it, I was like, no, that's not what you meant, brain. A bit like our salt grinder.
Yeah.
We've got an electric salt grinder, which is great,
But salt
except our
attracts
kitchen's
moisture.
quite damp.
But salt does attract water. So more,
I know,
any
that's
moisture,
why if
any
you have too much
moisture.
salt, you don't lose weight that week.
Yeah, because your body just keeps the extra water that you just drank to soak up.
It does.
The salt soaks it.
Can you see what Audrey and Janet have both said? Look, you'll need a whole separate building for your collection of Legos, and then you would have to get another room for the Lego train. Funnily
Basically,
enough,
what we'd have to do is find somewhere else to live and then leave all the Legos here.
no, funnily enough, Rufus, you did say the other day about getting a storage lock-up space and putting the Lego City in there.
The way you're going buying the Legos, you're going to need it soon. Yes.
No, I'm not buying any more now.
Okay.
I've got...
Can I get that in writing?
No, what I mean is I'm not buying random ad hoc.
Oh, you're not buying any now. Means you're not buying random stuff, but you're buying other stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not going to buy stuff that is just for displaying, she says, having just got all of the Wizard of Oz, but they're cool, so it doesn't count. I want to get a couple of the houses for Brickhampton for this because I want to start filming for that, and eventually I will need. I don't think I need. I've been thinking about this. I don't think I need a city, as in a city, because if I'm going to film, then I can just have them placed any old how in here on the table in the behind, right? they don't need to be in a particular layout because I'm going to be filming. So the only reason, like, they can all be next to each other in a way that doesn't make any sense to an actual town layout, because they're going to be used as filming props for the things I want to film.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Sort of.
So, like, this doesn't have to go on a road. I don't have to build a whole huge outside adventure mountain thing. I can just put this on a little bit of green and have the other bit CGI'd in the background to tell the story of whoever this character is doing the thing at the thing. That's why they didn't lose weight that week in Slimland.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
So I don't need a whole like studio like Brixie's got or the others. I've been doing a lot of thought about this. You had celery salt that went rock hard. What's celery salt? What's celery salt? I don't like celery, so I don't know what celery salt is. What's celery salt? Is that like garlic salt? Where is it dried celery mixed with? I can't even say that. My taste buds literally kind of stopped me from speaking that out loud. Is it dried celery mixed with salt? Because that sounds, to my mind, dreadful. You'd probably like it. You'd probably put it in your hummus.
No.
Do you like celery?
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, I know. You'd put it in food if you had a chance. Like put it in salad
cooking,
or
yeah,
in
right,
a cooking
yeah.
thing. Yeah, I know, right? One day you're going to go, did you enjoy those carrot cakes, Lisa? I'll go, yes, the little cakes were very nice. And you'll go, they had celery in. I'll be like, I know. Or a shed in your garden. Oh, that's a good idea. We have talked about that. A summer house. If we had next door summer house, it would be ideal for the Legos.
I know. Then you'd be wanting to get a whole train set to go round, like it's like a stopping, like you know the.
Well, you could do it. If we put the summer house here, you could have it so that it goes out the window on a nice day, across like a little bridge into the summer house, goes round. There's a tour of the summer house, and then comes back in.
So if you have like a train station bit, have a little circuit out there, it'd be like a proper, like nearly like a drive-through, and this could be your window here for like going. Oh yes, sir. Oh, what did you order? Oh, okay, yes. Here's your order. Here's your burger.
Yes. That'd be quite good. Yes, that'd be good. It's the same as garlic salt. You have chopped celery in. Why would you do that to a perfectly nice stew? It's not my thing. Do you? If it wasn't for the fact that I hate it so much, would you put celery in stews and things?
People put it in.
Do they have them
stew?
Do they have it? Is that in stew packs? Is that the bit that I never used to like? Because there's.
Yes.
Is that standard in like the mixed veg stew packs
Some
you
of
get?
them, I think they are in some of them.
Because there was always a bit that was like.
It looks like celery pieces in there.
No, it's almost like a piece of soggy onion or something. It's got that sort of. Is that celery?
Probably leeks.
No, it wasn't leek. I think it might be. I don't know what celery when it's cooked looks like because I don't like celery, so I'm not knowing we had it.
You'll get swede, diced carrot, and leeks in stew packs.
And celery at times.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe.
Some stew packs have it, not all of them.
Yeah.
Do you know
Depends
what?
where you buy it from, I guess.
That would be the thing. That would be the thing. When I was a kid, and my mum used to do stew and things with the stew packs, that would be the thing that I used to pull out and not know what it was. That would be celery. Because it's got that. Oh.
Pick that bit out and don't put it in then.
I wouldn't put it in a stew pack knowingly, but what I'm saying is I've picked bits out of stews.
Make the stew packs in, didn't you?
No, I know. I've picked bits out of stew that I didn't like, out of stew packs that I didn't like.
You put a sticker on the packet. This stew pack may or may not have celery in it.
This stew pack is made with devil's food. Please open at your
own
peril. Yeah.
Yeah.
We take no responsibility for devil's food being included
That
in
there
your
should be
stew pack.
in this stew pack, but there isn't any in it because I do not like it.
Yeah, unfortunately, the ingredients
Due
do
to
list
me-
celery.
due to-
However, it is vile.
Yeah, so I didn't put it in your pack, even though it says it does contain it.
Yes, however, my other half did happily get all the celery and use it with his hummus. Slimming World do a celery soup. Slimming World do a lot of things I don't agree with. To be honest, celery soup is just one of them. So you know no.
But you could
no.
do cabbage soup. That would be all right.
Yeah, cabbage soup as long as I've got no celery in it. Pretty much anything else. Pretty much, except for lamb because you can't have that.
Oh yeah, I like it. It doesn't like me.
Oh, do you know what we could do? A lamb and celery soup. Wouldn't that be delicious? Lamb and celery stew. That would be amazing. That would be the most lovely thing that neither of us could eat. Yeah. And if we had that as the only meal we had for 3 days, we'd lose so much weight because we wouldn't be able to eat anything.
I like lamb. It just doesn't like me.
I don't like celery and celery doesn't like me. So that's fine. How have you been this week, Rufus, in terms of everything that's been happening and up and down and all of that malarkey? Stressed?
Yeah. Just feel tired at the minute, but...
Yeah. Although today I did have an immediate panic attack.
Yeah.
Because I woke up thinking it was...
You was thinking it was...
10 to 3.
And it definitely wasn't.
And I looked at the clock and my brain said... It's 2:50. And I looked at the clock and my brain said it's 10 to 3. And I was like, oh my God, right, I've got to make a coffee quick. I've got to get on the live stream.
Why am I so late? And then all of a sudden you realise that
it wasn't
even the time.
Like nowhere near.
No.
And I literally had woke up and I'd got up, gone for a loo. Got up, gone to the loo, come back.
But then you was in
got
the
back
lounge
into
earlier,
bed.
then
Got
crashed out. And then I went in and nudged you and you were like, ugh!
When?
Earlier on the laptop, you was like, is it cold? Because you're having one of them days again.
Yeah,
Is
I'm
it
having
cold?
a,
It's
I'm
not
having a day
cold.
where it's cold today. Or put a picture of the devil on the stew packs. Devil's stew.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they should be called. Devil's stew. That would be an interesting name for them. Except you'd think it was like California Reaper peppers in it or something.
Well, some people might like
Or ghost
it.
peppers or something. That's what you think.
You'll always get someone that will like it.
I know, right? It's like celery. Some people put celery in their stew, like Audrey, or use it to eat their hummus with, like you.
Well, some people do like it, I guess. Then
I know.
some people don't like it because it's the outside of it's a bit stringy.
Yeah, the texture I don't
But
like.
you could peel that bit off.
Yeah, I don't like the texture. I don't like the flavour. I don't like the smell, and I don't like the texture when it's
It's a bit
cooked.
like me and avocado. If it's in something and I don't know it's there and I can't taste it anyway, it's fine. But if it was just the consistency that it is, no thank you.
Yeah, except even if celery's in something, like the stew packs, now I realise that's probably what it was as a kid. Joe, I never knew what that was. I never knew that was celery in the stew packs. It makes sense because it has got that crown shape to it.
Yeah.
It would have been... Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Like 40 years later and I'm realising what it is that I didn't like about the things, and it's a food that I've never liked. I know, strange.
Stranger Things, right?
That's come full circle now.
I know.
Running up that hill.
Yeah.
I know. What I was going to say something to you just then, and I've completely forgotten what it was. My brain is not very good today. Have you noticed?
Yes.
My brain has not been very good for the last few days, to be honest. Fibro is really, really, really struggling. Oh my God. Oh. Audrey says, I peel off the stringy bits. I had some with my cottage cheese yesterday. Oh.
I don't like cottage cheese, but I do put it in other things.
Yeah, that pudding.
Yeah, I think it's the consistency of it I don't really like, but if you put it in other things when you're making stuff and that is fine. So like Yeah, you put it in with like eggs and cook it and whatever, and do it in with whatever. And it's all right. Just turn it into mousse.
Oh, it's nice in the mousses, yeah. Yeah, when we have the the doodah in it, the Jello packs or whatever.
You can make like
quite
cheesecake
nice.
and stuff out of it.
Yeah, we've done that before, haven't we? Cottage cheese is good for that. There was something I was going to talk about today, and do you know what? I have completely forgotten what it was. Totally and utterly forgotten.
Easter.
We were going to talk about Easter. No, Audrey, we can be friends as long as you eat your celery in a separate room. Or you give me a warning you're about to eat celery in a separate room. Yes, that's absolutely fine. It's like one of those things. I can't even the sound of it snapping. Ugh. The whole thing of it. But, you know, other people like it. So it's not for me to say. It's not for me to judge. No. I think that's one of our key takeaways in life, isn't it? That
No,
just
we don't
because
do those anymore now either.
what?
Takeaways.
Yes, dear. One of our key points in life, excuse me, is that we don't assume that our way is the right way, and we also don't assume that things that each of us don't like personally, everyone should or shouldn't like, if that makes sense. So like for me, celery, I can't stand it. Even the sight of it, I think it by association turns my stomach, but it's in the fridge because I know you like it. And we got some in after we got weighed on Tuesday. We got some in M&S because it was it reduced? No,
it was just,
it was because you were like, I saw it and it looked super mega fresh. That's basically why. And I was like, oh look, that you like that, we'll get you some of that. But for me, it's an absolute no-go. But because I know you like it, it's like, well, you know, that's what it is.
when we started today, it was, has anyone been alright on like Easter?
Oh yeah.
Has anyone had Easter eggs?
Yeah. How are you all going with the Easter malarkey? Are you okay with the chocolatey eggs? Are you okay with doing all of the celebration-y food? Because again, it seems to be a lot more this year. Jane said something really interesting on Saturday, that a lot of good afternoon, by the way, to the Empress. We genuflect in your general direction, Mum. We bow down to you. She said that she's been watching a lot of Christian YouTubers, or watches a lot of stuff around the churches as a Christian, and she was saying, when did the churches start giving out Easter eggs? I've got no idea that they did. I've got no idea that that was a thing, because the eggs are a pagan symbol. So I've got no idea, except I did see somewhere that, again, not getting into right or wrongs of anything, but I did see somewhere that somebody had done this whole article about how Easter eggs were related to the rock that was on Christ's tomb, and the rock that got moved away was actually, it wasn't round, it was an egg shape, and that's why the Easter eggs are there. And I was like, okay, I can see what you're doing, and although that's completely not how it is, I can see how you're trying to spin it to make sense of the connection without including the pagan sort of sexy fertility times. I can understand how that could be done that way. So well done, points for you. But it's a bit like the flat earthers going, oh yeah, well, you can see that the earth is flat because when the Artemis spaceship has just gone up, we're going back to the moon. How exciting is that? We're going back to the moon.
I know, right? It's been 50 years.
People are going to be landing on the moon in the next, like, they're halfway there now. How cool is that? They're going to be standing on the moon again. Oh, that gives me hope. That gives me hope.
Well, they'll be getting out of here because they'll destroy Earth soon anyway, the way they're going.
Do you know, linking things together, do you know, they have done some tests with Lego. This sounds completely made up, but it's 100% true. They have used moon dust, right, and the way that Lego bricks are formed to see if there is a way of creating Lego-style bricks out of moon dust to use as a building tool on the moon. Obviously not, you know, this size, but proper sized bricks, but made in the Lego style with the tubing underneath and the points.
But eventually we can see it'll be just like, is it the Jetsons? The
Meet
cartoon.
George
It will
Jetson.
be, we'll all be like, you know, there'll be flying cars and whatever, and then like there'll be...
And Rosie, a mechanical maid.
Yeah, and like I say, you'll then go to the moon and then be in your own little bubble on the moon, and yeah.
Jane won't, because she doesn't want to be in a bubble.
Bullshit.
She won't go.
No.
And then they've got the drive-through, the 1950s style drive-through window to get their burgers in the moon on your moon car.
Your moon burgers.
Your moon chip when you fly around like they do in the
moon
Jetsons.
chips, yeah.
But no, seriously,
And
they
your
have...
moon smoothies.
Yeah, they are looking... One of the things they're doing with Artemis 2 is to try and work out if there is a way to start building on the moon, to make a moon base, a proper moon base.
Yeah.
And they're using the idea of Lego bricks made out of moon dust to see if there's a way of formulating them to actually
Get them to stick to it.
stack them, because you don't need, the whole point of that is you don't need cement or other things to glue them together, especially in a low gravity or like format. There should be enough clutch power with that design to link them together. I thought that was absolutely fascinating, but it does give me hope. It does give me hope. There's wars and God knows what happening around the world, as we know, and dictators in so many different countries.
People are planning on building somewhere else and then buggering off.
Well, no, it's not. It's not that they're buggering off. It's that is the first step to proper exploration of the universe. That is the first step to Star Trek.
Oh yeah.
It's been delayed by 50
It's a bit
years.
like on Minecraft as well, where you can go hop in one solar system to another, and then like
What?
oh no, you can. There's different worlds on there where you can then work out how to get from one place on Minecraft to another place. So
What,
like
to planets,
yeah,
not just where they've had
just yeah.
Oh. Didn't
And
know
then
that.
if all of a sudden you're like travelling somewhere and then like do a brick out of place and that, then you just fall to nothing.
And you just keep falling, and eventually your oxygen runs out.
until
and
the
you
game
go,
goes,
"Ah."
oh, you
Yeah. But I thought it was really cool. I love the fact that we're going to the moon. But anyway, what I was saying was...
It's been 50 years, I know,
right? It's a bit like the flat earth is saying, but because the ship has gone up and they're sending back the photos of it and it just looks round, like a flat disc, because that's what a two-dimensional photo looks like. Everyone's going, see?
Told you it's flat.
See, it's flat. They've just gone, and it's like the flat earthers are going, yeah, this is the moon, and the spaceship's just gone straight up, and then it's going to turn around and come straight back down, and that's why it looks round.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Makes me laugh. It does make me laugh. But yeah, but that was the same thing about them trying to re-say that the eggs were shaped like that because of the tomb.
And it's a bit like going up in an airplane and then like, you know, going above the clouds and then going, oh, look at them lovely, lovely clouds. Just like off of, Monkey Magic. And then you can like, you can like stand on the clouds and then like surf the clouds and the...
Or in Doctor Who where they walk on the clouds. Or in Moulin Rouge where they dance on the clouds.
Oh, no, right. I mean,
in Paris.
you're not going to fall through them, obviously.
No, because the clouds are solid.
Yeah, they are. That's right.
Yes. And in Star Wars where there was a whole cloud base, the floating cloud base.
That's it.
Yes. Very important things we're discussing in today's episode, everybody. But are you excited that we're going back to the moon? Are you excited?
Yeah, but I don't like to say we'll be long gone before
of
it
course
actually ever happens.
Of course we will. But the idea of building a moon
flying
base...
cars, I think that would be very good. Yeah, flying cars.
Oh, what? So instead of getting a traffic jam on the ground, we'll get a traffic jam
literally.
30 foot in the air.
Yeah. It'll be like, was it Sixth Sense? Was it Sixth Sense?
Yeah.
Where they had like the flying vehicles and the things and all of that stuff. That would be very cool.
Yeah. Angel Wings, hello my darling. You don't like cottage cheese too strong?
Yeah, I if I put it in a blender and just blend it up, then it's all right. But it's still a bit, it's that tang you get to it. But like I say, if I put it in, make something with it, then it's all right.
Mm-hmm.
But so if you used it for cooking, which is normally what we do with it, then it's okay.
Angel Wing says, I've had no eggs. Did pig out for one day. Now playing catch up for a loss this week. I've put 2 on, weigh in on Thursday. Don't play catch up.
No, don't keep checking either, because
That can be
that will
really
just,
bad. It can really mess with your head. Go back to whatever plan you're following. If you're doing Slimming World, go back to your plan and just make sure you're 5 to 10 swips. You've got your 15 to play with, or more if you're heavier. Whatever your allowance is. Keep within your 5 to 10 swips if you can. Keep going. Drink loads of water. Do the things. Food optimised properly. And whether you come in with a loss or a gain or a maintain, it doesn't really matter. You had a day off. You got back on it. That's what counts. If it puts you a week or 2 behind getting to your target, so be it. The worst thing that a lot of us can do when
try and make up for it and cut out stuff, and then you find that you then do a really good job and then fall off plan.
Yeah, because then you're going, I'm not going to have anything nice for a week. And then by the time you're 3 or 4 days into that, you're like, sod it, I'm just going to have every Greg sausage roll and all the Easter eggs and crisps.
And that's why I always say to people is like, if you have a meal where you're going, meal out, and you say, right, I'm going to use this many swips or whatever for this meal, not to after having that event, sort of like the idea that they say about, working out flexi swip or whatever, so that you're going to allow yourself a certain amount of swips, and then afterwards, I think the best thing to do after you've had that meal is just draw the line and just carry on as normal. Because otherwise you tend to find you'll then try cutting back on what you're having, and then find that it doesn't work out.
Well, our old consultant who's retired now, she used to talk about a corset, didn't she?
Yeah.
And she'd say, if you pull your corset in too tight, eventually you need to take it off altogether and let everything flop out. And it's a bit like that when you're on plan. If you're on plan too tight, that corset is so tight, eventually you can't breathe and you've got to release it. And you don't just release it a little bit, you release it all the way.
I was saying the flexi swip bit is just that you are, by thinking about it and planning what you're going to have, or having an idea of what you're going to be having and how many you're going to allow yourself, is just purely for the point of you've already got in your mind that there is a limit for you for that day.
Yeah.
So you're not going to completely have a blowout and just like eat everything in, every one of everything that they have in the restaurant, then that you are, you've worked out, and that, there is a limit to how many swips you're going to have that day, but then just draw the line and carry on straight afterwards.
Yeah, but even if you didn't flexi swip, even if you just ate whatever and you come back on it, that day is gone, right? We always say what happened yesterday, whether you were 20 swips over or 20 swips under, is gone. Today, starting a brand new day with your 15 or 20 or 25, whatever your personal allowance is, today reset to that. Yeah. So it doesn't matter whether you saved, whether you had 1 swip yesterday, and so you saved your 14 swips. That isn't what Slimming World advise, because then you start bargaining and accounting and saying, well, if I have 3 swips less for this week and next week, then 3 weeks time I can have 720 swips worth on that day, and that should be okay, because in the next year if I only go to 12 swips, then it means I pull that back. But then in July I've got a wedding, so if I'm going to have another 2,000 swips on that day, then it means if I only have, so that's 12, so if I only have 8 swips a day for the whole of the year, that would get me in. No. The whole point is you've got your daily allowance, and at the end of the day, whenever your day ends, ours is when we go to sleep, or when we wake up the next day, I guess. But whenever you count the end of your day, the day is ended. Ding. Yeah. That is it. Your swips for that day, any you haven't used up, vanish. Any you've used over, vanish. The whole point is that next day you're back on it with your 5 to 10, 15 maximum, or whatever your maximum allowance is, and it just resets. Yeah. Because otherwise it gets really complicated, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. Because you start then going, okay, well, Or the people that go, oh, well, I've got this many swips for the whole week to play with. And then, you know, going, well, I've got a couple of things going out to eat out this week. Right. Well, 2 days have gone and I've used a whole week's worth of swips. Right. So now I'll start cutting back so that next week, or I'll just have no swips and have everything as free food and speed food and nothing else. And then, yeah, something goes wrong and then you just like, you can't stick to it. It's too difficult then.
But also, it's that thing of, if that was how Slimming World was meant to work, it would say to do that in the books.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It would say your weekly allowance is, hang on, brain, 105 swips per week.
Yeah.
You can mix and match that on any day, however you want. If the plan was supposed to work that way, that's what it would say, because it's not a huge amount.
No.
To keep track of 105 maximum, you might go, oh, well, I can have a night out and I can use 50 swips on my night out, and then that still means I've got 55 swips for the week. That's all right. I can have that. The thing is, I don't know. I've got a suspicion that if you were to use, say, of that 105, if you were to use 91 swips in one day, that you would gain weight. The reason I'm saying 91 is that still gives you 2 a day for the entire week that you could still use if you wanted to, out of your 105 allowance, right? So you could, in theory, have 91 swips on a day, and for the rest of the week, 93 swips for the day, and on the rest of the week, stick to 2 swips for a day just for your bit of ketchup or whatever you're having, right? I think you would still gain a massive amount of weight. Even though over the course of a week, that's your weekly allowance, because I don't think our bodies operate in that way. I don't think that the way our bodies work, I don't think you can overeat. Like, say if you were to have all of your swips on one day, 105 swips on one day, and then go without for the rest of the week. I don't think our bodies work that way.
You can retain water and that, but depending on what you're eating, but you would literally have to eat 3,500 calories worth to gain 1 pound of fat.
Yeah.
And that's a lot, like I say, and that's maybe like eating twice as much than you would probably usually eat in a day, like over that.
Yeah.
To like I say, so it's quite a lot of food if you look at it that way, unless it's very dense food that you're eating. It's if it's like lots of fresh produce and stuff, I said, then it's difficult to do.
Yeah. I do just wonder,
if you put a lot of salt on your food, like I say, you can gain weight, but that'll be a lot of water. That'll be water.
When you were having a couple of bovrils a day, plus salt in your food, plus this,
and
plus that.
How much was it?
Can't remember.
It was a lot.
Was it 3 or 4 or something you gained?
It was, £4.
Yeah.
£4, and then like I said, I've lost £4 in weight overnight.
Yeah, when you took it all back.
Yeah, took it all back and stopped having salt. So
yeah,
I was having my bovril.
That's what you were told as a younger, rolling boiled eggs down the lobby because weather was too wet and cold to go outside. I don't. Oh, okay. Because of the rock of Jesus. Yes. Would you want to live on the moon? Isn't it dark? I'd love to live on the moon. As to whether it's dark, not that I know of, because one bit of it perpetually, there is the dark side of the moon. As we know, Pink Floyd did a whole documentary series about it. But one side, if you're on the light side, it's permanently facing the sun, I think. My knowledge of the moon is, considering I'm such a space nerd, you think I'd know this, but no. It'll be a bugger to get Deliveroo. Just think how much easier it'd be on plan though. Because you'd only be able to eat what you prepped, so your meal prep would be done.
What are you eating today? Oh, just dust.
I'm eating dust at dust. Anybody know?
Dust.
Moon dust.
Yes.
Anybody know? Moon dust. Anybody know? Moon dust.
Yeah.
It's actually very low in fat.
Yeah, you'd be so healthy.
Anybody know? Moon dust.
Yeah.
I know, right? But you'd have all your meal prepping done before you even went up.
You'd be like, oh well,
And
just got dust again today.
It'll be done for you.
Yeah.
It's not dust. It's those pouch things that you just add water to, and then it gives you yum.
Chocolate dust. Yeah.
No, it's like baby food or
Is it?
something. Yeah, yum. There's no moonwalk planned this time. I know, and it's sad. They're getting like
But then-
samples and things and everything else, so that's good.
But then you'd all have to have like these like special boots, otherwise you'd just be floating around.
But that's
whatever.
we need to do that now because we're losing so much weight.
I know, right?
I know, right? But that's why you've got your new boots that
But
are
yeah, like I
Crocs.
say, it's only when people go back and watch really old videos that they see like we just don't look like the same people anymore.
That's because we swapped seats. You used to sit here and I used to sit there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Was it?
No.
I've always sat here.
I'm joking. But there is no moonwalk. Do you know why there's not a moonwalk planned?
Because
Michael Jackson's
not-
dead.
Yeah, I know, like he ain't here no more. Ow! You know I've got bones. Ow!
I love you. That was not a planned gag, but I love you so much that your brain went to the same place mine did. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yes. Shen London, you had a
That's
small.
all right though, but it did help that other person who's like that, person that kind of looked like him and then had obviously some, I don't know if he had surgery to look
Oh yeah,
like
the
him,
lookalike
look-alike,
person.
yeah.
Shen London had a small 99p buttons Easter egg, which you scanned and was 24 swips for a 99p egg. I knew once I had it, that would be it. Before and after the egg, you've been on plan. Well, 24 swips isn't that bad. Do you know what I mean? It's like 9 swips over your daily allowance. That's not that bad when we're talking about big chocky egg things.
Yeah.
So that's not that bad. You didn't know they were going back to the moon. They are. It launched 2 or 3 days ago.
Yeah. It was
Good.
on. I think it was. Well, it was Thursday morning.
Yes.
Thursday, because when I was on,
You could watch
when
it.
I was going down on the radio in the car, was that they were just setting off at that point.
There was
early morning.
There was a chance on Wednesday they were going to abort it because there was a problem with the fuel.
Yeah. Which they fixed something on their way.
Yeah.
Something went wrong, and
Could you imagine?
it's a good, like I say, they have someone on board that obviously, is the technical person to do all. It was a lady on the.
Yeah. It was fine. She had a bit of gaffer tape.
Yeah. Well.
She had gaffer tape, WD-40
Hey.
and some Windex. And between the three, that's all you need.
Blimey.
That's all you need.
Absolutely.
Something to come loose,
But
gaffer
I
tape.
could imagine, like, say, how stressful that must have been. Oh, we've already set off. Oh, well, you can come back now. Oh, no, we can't. We're on our way to the moon.
Especially after Challenger.
Woo!
After the Challenger rocket blew up
Wow.
when we were kids.
Yeah.
That would have been, you can imagine going and you're
10
going, right,
people
there's
going.
only been this number of people ever that have gone
Yeah.
up, and this number of launches, and we're on the way now, and you're going, and they go,
After it, Neil Armstrong.
well, yeah, that was 69.
I
It's been a
know,
lot
right.
after that. And they go, oh, hello, Houston Control. Yes, Houston
We're having
Control.
a problem. Oh, boom.
Houston Control. Something's come loose.
Oh.
Oh, get it. Give me my gaffer tape. Stick that on there. Like that. Or, Houston, this is Houston Control. We've got a problem. Something is stuck. Oh, get it. Give me my WD-40. Sorted. Is that got it? Yeah, press the button. Yeah, it's released now. Okay. Thank you, Mission Control. Yeah, love you too. You're right then. Yeah, no, you hang up. Yeah, you hang up. Go on then. All right then. Bye. See you tomorrow. Yeah, bye. 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 No, you hang up. Bye. Oh, they hung up.
Oh. Oh, you mean it's probably because they blew up, more like.
No, don't say that. There's only been one. That was the Challenger one. There's only been one that's done that. There's been several that got a bit scary. What's his name? Musk had a one blow up. It was very funny, that. Very funny. Sending up satellites and it blew up. It was his big, look, we can send people to the moon with SpaceX. We're safe. Boom. Oh,
Oops.
you didn't even leave the platform.
Oops the daisy.
And then look at all your Teslas and look at the
I know,
Cybertruck.
right?
And
I know,
yeah,
right?
maybe we won't give you that international space contract after all.
No.
Elon. No chocolate at home, says Susie. So all on plan. A 4-mile dog walk earlier this morning. Did you go hunting for Easter eggs? Is that what it was? You were like, we're going to go in the countryside because the Easter bunnies probably laid all the Easter eggs out. So we're going to go and find them. And you went looking only to realise, yeah, that the Easter bunny didn't do it in those woods. It was the next woods over. That's what it was. I know, right? We've got the Easter bunny just there, looking shot just there. Oh, I know. Rachel Beresford, you always get hubby to check the receipt. Good. Yes. Your indulgence and don't care day resulted in a £5 gain, says Dormouse. To be honest, my body doing weird stuff lately. Add in the shingles, a whooping dose of steroids, stress, and 2 hourly alarm for medication. No surprise. My darling, £5 gain. You had a £4 loss last week, so net, that's a £1 gain. That's fine. That's not a problem, right? Don't worry about it. Health conditions. You know as well as I do, my darling, that when health is wibbly wobbly, our weight is uppy downy, timey wimey, wibbly wobbly all over the place, right? You know that, I know that. All you can do is get back on and stick to plan. If you've had a don't care day, that's great. Just stick on, keep going with it. You've had an almighty week, few weeks. It's been very, very stressful. So just keep doing you, my darling. Keep doing you, honestly. Am I all right to share with Rufus, away from the live stream, what's been happening? I briefly had a look through your email. But Dormouse has got a lot going on. She really does. There's a lot happening. Life is lifing. I think that's generally what March and April has been, isn't it, really?
Yeah,
life is lifing for lots of us. I know on Saturday Jane shared publicly about her mum's health issues and how that's been stressing her, which we knew about, didn't we? We've been sort of messaging Jane about. And I know a lot of people, it just does seem that this year has started off in a very difficult way for a lot of people. Adding on top of the fact that there's a cost of living crisis and wars and stresses and legal stuff happening and a lot of hatred and a lot of, bigotry in the world. I think a lot of people, on top of all of that background stuff, are going through some real tough personal times. Life is really lifing for a lot of us. And that's when you do need that extra support. That's when you do need that, okay, I really need to focus on why I'm doing this health journey. And for us, it is even more important when we're stressed, because we know that's the time when it's easy to go off. I know for a while, in the 3 days you were away, I had one lot of your cheese crackers. I could have had 27. I had one packet. I was like, I really want something cheesy. And so I had one packet of those. It was within my allotted swips on the day. I was like, that was nice. I enjoyed that. That was really yummy. Do I want any more? No. Do I want any crisps? No. Do I want anything else? No. That was enough cheese. Any more dairy than that makes me poorly. But previously, times beforehand, that would have led to, okay, now I need to eat this, go and get that, hunt out this, go through the drawers, go through what, in the dog's box, they've got some, what were those things that we got for Alvy? Like the Rice Krispie cake things or something, aren't they? No, not those. Is it not the Benefit bars?
They are like a bit like Benefit bars, I think.
But I don't think they make those anymore, do they? They're like the Alpen Light type bars. Like and previously I could have gone, and I know where they are, because they're the healthy bars, aren't they, for Alvy? Because she has the healthy snacks and the others have whatever, their bones and crunchiness and pig ears and whatever else. But yeah, it's... And certainly when you're down south, you could have anything, everything, access to everything under the sun.
I don't, but yeah.
But you've got access to it, but you could if you wanted, but we don't now. What?
I don't want to. Yeah.
No, I know, that's what I'm saying. We don't. Whereas previously, the highest levels of stress that we're going through at the moment probably would have led to that, wouldn't it?
No.
No, not now, but before.
Maybe, but no, I don't. I'm
No.
not doing it no more.
No, because you're amazing. Pictures.
I just don't see things like that as food anymore.
No. Pictures of Earth from Artemis are amazing. I've seen a couple. I need to go and I need to do some more because I bet there's some amazing shots. Yeah. Hugs. There's another Scottish word for it. Bogies, boggles, hoagies. I can't remember what the Scottish word for hugs is. To be honest, Janet, so many of us are currently dealing with a lot of life stuff. Yeah, life is lifing. This is week 117 for you, and a rare occurrence when I have thrown hands off and gone, I do not care. I know, my darling, but you got back on. The toilet system hasn't been working. What toilet system, Susie? Oh, on Artemis, hasn't it? What are they doing? I haven't heard this. Have you heard this?
Got a lot of stuff floating around.
What would you do? Stick your bum out an airlock? What would you do? Because it's a special toilet thing. It's like on an aeroplane. It's like a suctiony thing because of no gravity. How would that work? You can't exactly call for a plumber, can you? WD-40 and gaffer tape. I bet they've been gaffer taping their bits in place so that nothing leaks. Oh my God, I didn't hear about that. I'll have to have a look at that. Only hard-boiled eggs here, out in the shade, so no smelly fridge. What? Only hard-boiled eggs here, out in the shed, so no smelly fridge, cold enough to keep them out there. Oh, you stored your cold... Yeah, that makes sense. Mm-hmm. That makes sense. That took my brain a few... I was like, how are you cooking hard-boiled eggs in the shed? But, okay. You found a fiver instead. That's good, I think. You were saying to Hubs yesterday, having a tantrum, I've been on a diet for 60 blooming years. Got my first diet sheet when you were 9. Audrey, my darling. Bosies, there you go. I knew it wasn't bogies, Bosies. Well, again, you're not on a diet now. You're on a healthy eating lifestyle program. But I get what you mean. I get what you mean. But the thing is, I think this is why it's really difficult to have that, to have the diet mindset, in it, because it's, oh, I can't have this, I can't have that. You can have what you like. And on the Stimmy World plan, if you swip it, you can genuinely have whatever. You've just got to accept that if you have a F this day, look at me self-regulating.
There is nothing wrong with having a special meal now and again and doing certain things, but just not something that I would think that I would do regular. Or just be every now and again.
An F this day, where you just have whatever you wanted.
Yeah, just...
Even if that was completely off-plan food. But I've got to say, a bit like Jane,
I enjoy what I have.
Yeah, as a lifer, it's like, I know you want us to go to Harvester, which we will do, but you're looking forward to having a mixed grill.
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, I don't want a dessert or anything. I just like the mixed grill and stuff, and a big bowl of salad.
Yeah,
that's about it.
Yeah, I want the salad bar, but I won't get a mixed grill because that doesn't appeal to me at all. It really doesn't. I know it does do it, but you know what does appeal to me is the rotisserie chicken. Even though we have chicken, we haven't got chicken tonight. We've got gammon tonight. But even though we have chicken at home all the time, that rotisserie chicken and an oven baked baked potato, that to me sounds absolutely delicious. I'm not going to put butter on my baked potato. I'm not going to, thank you, baked potato. I'm not going to put anything on it that isn't on plan, because for me, that just sounds lovely. I really want us to do, we might have to do it on this coming, I don't know when we're going to get time to do it, to do the doner kebab recipe. That sounds amazing to me. I don't fancy a kebab from the kebab shop anymore because of the grease.
No.
I used to think, when I was a kid, that when you got fish and chips, you could tell it was good fish and chips if the paper was see-through by the time you got it home. You know, with the grease, it goes sort of like almost transparent, doesn't it? I used to think that's what you'd be like, oh yeah, I've got a good one here. Look, I can almost see through the paper. No. No, no,
Imagine
no.
that just soaking straight into your body, into your skin. Lovely.
Yeah, but when we were younger, it was like, oh yeah, there's a bit of fat in that, but we didn't know that.
That'll slide down nice, won't it?
Exactly, that was it. Yeah, you had the extra grease because it made the food go down easier.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's for.
I know, that's the problem, isn't it? It goes down too bloody easy at times. But that's like Greg's, when we bought Greg's before, even the donuts, the what's it called? The sugary donuts, not the glazed ones, the sugary ones. They've always made the bag go see through,
or whatever.
and the yum yums, yeah, and the what's the other thing called? The sausage rolls,
or when
and
you
the pasties.
go to the little vans that do the little ring donuts or something.
I did used to like the fresh cooked donuts from those
Little stalls.
when they drop them in the thing and then they float on the water and then they turn them over and you go,
They don't float on water.
it's not water, it's oil and grease and muck. Yeah. Whereas nowadays the smell of that grease cooking turns my stomach. It really does. I don't think I could have it even if I wanted to. We did find a thing though before, didn't we? For like it wasn't a baked donut. What was it? Can you remember what it was? There was there was something else that we found, and it was like a Slimming World type fake donut thing, but I can't remember what it was made. It wasn't a donut. It was nowhere near a donut. But it was something like, I can't remember what it was. It wasn't even, I don't think it was even like a sweet bagel. Don't remember what it was, but I just remember seeing a thing and it was like, oh, you could have that. And we were like, rather have a donut. Just whip a donut if you're going to have one. Not that we do, because that's one of your trigger foods, isn't it? It's donuts. Whereas I don't think if we went to Harvester and you had a choice of having your big multiple 2 salad bowls or whatever we normally have with all the lovely fresh bits and your mixed grill, and then they said, oh, because it's May the 1st or because it's May the 4th, Star Wars Day,
you can get a dessert.
You get a free donut.
Or you get a dessert because it's your birthday or whatever.
Or like Costa, they do that at Costa. Oh, happy birthday, get a free treat drop on us. And you go, no thank you. Or what did we do last year on my birthday? I think we got a Rice Krispie cake for the dogs, didn't we? Well, no, it was a biscuit for the dogs.
There was
a cookie.
A piece of cheesecake.
Oh, was it? For Mr. Eddie?
Yeah,
because he likes a cheesecake. But yeah, it's just one of those things, isn't it? And it's like, would you have, if Harvester did it and said, oh, there's a donut there, we've got some fresh cooked donuts from the donut van, would you have one?
Not anymore, no.
No, I wouldn't.
Don't trust myself, so...
No, again, that's another thing Jane was talking about. She was knowing
yourself well enough to know what would tip you over the edge, and if that's the case and you can't trust yourself to do it, then don't do it.
I was surprised yesterday. I had 2 Maltesers yesterday. 2 whole Maltesers. But I wasn't like, oh, I'll have more of those. I was just like, I like the malt flavour. It reminds me of Horlicks. But didn't want any more. It was too sweet. Didn't like it. But the malt flavour, it did make me think, oh, I don't know many Swips are in a Horlicks. Because but I don't know what malt, is it malted? It's not malted milk, is it? I don't know what's in a Horlicks. What's the malt in a Horlicks? It's not the same malt as in beer, is it?
I don't think so.
I don't know. I don't know. Audrey, you were discussing the after snooze. Oh gosh. We were discussing the after school snacks we had. White bread with sugar and margarine. White bread with lard, boiled tatties mashed with the fat from the bacon. Just a thought makes me ill. Wow. I never had white bread with sugar and margarine. I would just have the nub end of a French stick on its own. We saw a kid with that in the shop the other week, didn't we? Or I did. And I told you about it. I was like, that was like me when I was a kid. There was a kid just eating a bit of the French stick. White bread with lard. We had fried bread where it was dipped in whatever. That I used to like that, but these days, yuck.
I said when we were all younger, though, I said a lot of like parents and that I said would all cook with lard, and people don't really use it as much now. But
well, my nan used to have a thing. It was like a metal container, like a metal jug, and it had a metal bit on the top with little tiny holes in.
Yeah.
And after you'd done your cooking, you poured the fat into the thing, and
You strain it.
it strained all the
Little
crispy bits
yeah.
off.
Yeah.
And so the bit that was in the bottom
So
was
you
all
get to
the
reuse it all in, yeah.
all the oil,
Yep.
and the lard and the grease and the fat and God knows what else it was.
If you leave all the bits in it, it just gets burnt.
Yeah,
so
but
it's not nice.
you put it on the thing.
Yeah.
And my mum had one as well. And I was like,
They used
oh,
to have them use chip pan, didn't they? Do chips in chip pan.
yeah. And then pour
And
it
then
into
tip
that.
it, strain it, and then put it back into the chip pan, and then let it go cold, and
it would
put the lid
congeal.
on, yep, and then put the lid back on it, and then just wait until you do chips again.
Or you do a roast dinner and you take a bit out the chip pan with a spatula like that and put it in for your roast
on
dinner.
your potatoes.
Yeah. You'd rather have the Slimming World bread and butter pudding. Have you seen that? I don't think I've seen that.
You can use bread from your allowance if you want, and make a bread and butter pudding.
That's very true.
Yeah.
You can get Horlicks Light. Oh, might have to have a look. I don't know what it is though. Jane said something like 1,000 is never enough. One is too many. That's what she was referring to me saying.
Yep.
One is too many. The packet, the whatever is not enough, because that's a thing that the 12-step programs used to say. And it would be like when I had an issue with gambling, £1 in a fruit machine is too much. My entire wage is not enough. And it's that same thing, isn't it? Where when we were at our worst with food, a 24 pack of donuts, do they do 24? No, a 12 pack of donuts, one would be too many, because it would lead to eating more.
Oh, yeah.
But by the time you've gone through the entire 12, I don't think you ever did. But, I say a pack of 4, one is too many, the whole packet's not enough. Me and biscuits.
But you tend to
one
find
biscuit's too
things
many,
like that,
the whole packet's not enough.
If you go to the shop, they're like £2 something for a tray of 12 or something. I said, and it's just because it's crap food, isn't it?
Yeah, there you are. Look, you used to strain all the fat and reuse. I know, right? That was the thing that you did. You don't do that anymore these days. People chuck it out and then glug, glug, glug with more sunflower oil or something, don't they?
Nice.
But yeah, I think for me that is certainly the case in terms of it's why I can't do a little of what you fancy, because my brain doesn't understand what a little of what you fancy is.
But I think that's what we've learnt this time, though, is that, to know the good bits and the bad bits about yourself, that, if you can't trust yourself to do certain things, then you need to learn, and just, if you haven't learnt it yet, then you need to, and just know yourself well enough to know what you're, what you're good with and what you're not.
It's almost like, Rufus, we are those fat drainers where we strain out all the bad bits and reuse the good bits.
Yeah, no, it's just that I don't trust myself with donuts.
Yeah, that too.
So,
but or me with any type of biscuits, because I can't have one. And
that's the whole reason why people sell, like most companies sell biscuits in whole packs.
Yeah, I'll just have one chocolate digestive. It's on plan. Oh,
you got a whole packet. How many did you get in a packet? Well, I know, right? So.
Oh dear, I've seen that as well, Audrey.
Each one biscuit is like 4 or 5 swips, is it? 4 swips or something for a chocolate biscuit.
A bourbon, yeah. I think they were like 3 or 4, yeah.
It's 4 for like a custard cream or a bourbon, but I'm saying a chocolate biscuit, a chocolate digestive or something else.
Or a hobnobby thing or something, yeah. You've seen some folks promoting lard as being better for you than certain oils. I have seen that. There was something that came up on YouTube the other day where somebody was referring to lard as being healthier than seed oils, because lard is rendered fat from a pig, I think, from pork. And it was, this is why I use lard. And it was somebody, I think it was somebody on a healthy eating type plan. Was it, edit me, Tracy?
Yes, it was.
There you go.
It was talking about lard, saying that, I use lard. You can use more lard than you can other oils and things.
it was healthier than
and
seed
it's
oils.
healthier than other oils. Yeah.
I love Tracy. Tracy, if you ever watch, oh my God, we love your channel a lot.
We do, but
I completely disagree with you on that, my darling,
But-
just because it doesn't work for us. If it works for you, keep doing what works. This is where that whole your
So,
plan is different to my plan.
But it is also part of, like, you know, times in the past where someone's gone, oh, you know, I know you're on a diet, but I did get you these lovely chocolates. And then we go, could we open that box of chocolates and eat one out of it for like, or, you know, like where you get a celebrations box and you get like all these little individual wrap sweeties, and they're all like, just the small ones are all like 2 swips each. Could you just have like a couple out of it and just go, oh, I'll have some more another day?
Yes, as long as someone took the rest of the tub
And
away,
took it home and
hid
took it out of the house.
Yes, and
then brought it back every few days, and you can have 2 and then come back.
yes, because if
That's
they
all
said
right.
to me, you're allowed 2 a day, here is your 14, I would have all of them in one go. Can't do it. However, if somebody said, here is 2, what would I have? Okay, go on then. You're at a family do, you're allowed 2 celebrations, whatever they are. It's within your daily swips, and you're going to have them because it's a done thing. Everybody's having one. Yeah. What would your 2 choosied celebrations for 4 swips be? It's completely controlled. That's all you're going to have. They take away the tub afterwards. What would you choose?
A Snickers and a bounty.
Yeah, I think I would choose 2 bounties. Only because the only other ones I can remember are Snickers and Mars
Don't
bars.
they do Malteser one?
Oh no, I'd have a Malteser one and a bounty.
Is it Milky Bar? They do, don't they? Little milk.
Yeah.
Is it Milky Way?
Yeah.
No, it's a Milky Way.
What would you have if you could have just 2 singular sweeties from the celebrations tub? What would you have? And are you somebody that if you're in the office or at a family Christmas or Easter or whatever, and they're being passed round, are you someone that can just have 1 or 2, swip it and then forget about it? Or would you ever forever be thinking afterwards, oh, I could just go and get some, I can control that? Because if it was a thing where it was like everybody's having it and you've got all of that peer pressure.
But they are like empty calories, you know, once you put, you know, it doesn't last long once you're eating it. It's like, and then you're like, oh, I could have had a fancy pot of yogurt, or like, you know, some yogurts, depending on what it is. You could have like a whole pot of yogurt for like 2 or 3 swips. Some brands of yogurts.
I think the soy yogurt, the blueberry flavoured soy yogurt is about 4 or 5 swips.
They are 5 swips.
Yeah.
And the vanilla one,
Yeah.
or is it, and the strawberry one. So yeah, I think they're all work out to about 5 or whatever, but even those are probably not that
I'm
bad.
being funny. For 7.5, you could have half a tub of that ice cream that is absolutely lovely. Too much dairy for me most of the time now. That's why I don't have it very often. But you could have that.
7.5, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
7.5 for a half a pot of, and then we just put some banana on it. Because you're not mashing the banana, you don't have to swip the banana. You just have it in slices. It's different.
Yeah, been on this week in her shopping. Yeah, she lost 2 stone. Audrey just checked the app. 25 grams of dripping or lard is 11 swips, whereas 1 level tablespoon of seed oil is 6.5. 1 level teaspoon is 2. There you go, you see. You'd rather have some cheese. Oh, would I rather have cheese? Probably, you know, because of the sugar. If it was a choice of 4 swips of Cadbury Celebration or 4 swips of, what would I like?
I said as well, we'd have I don't mind having, like, say, even the 70 grams of Eat Lean, the 90% reduced fat one. I said that 70 grams of that is one of your healthy calcium choice.
Yes, it is. That's nice on a pizza. Can we do pizza again before you go down on Wednesday? What was I going to say? I wouldn't have brie. I don't intend ever eating brie again. After brie last January, when I had Brie and she's no longer invited into our house. I don't think I would ever choose Brie again. However, a really nice piece of mature, or maybe a blue cheese, a strong blue cheese.
Yeah.
I would have 4 swips of blue cheese rather than two Cadbury celebrations.
Yeah.
I think I really would, because I'd enjoy that more. But yeah, absolutely. You'd rather have a Twix? Ooh, I forgot they do those.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I wouldn't have a Twix. I'd have a bit of blue cheese.
yeah.
Yeah, you don't like blue cheese, though, do you? No. So then,
I can take or leave cheese.
don't say that in front of Mr. Eddie. Mr. Eddie adores his
Eat
cheese.
all the cheese. If you
Mind you, so does Alvin. It's a very good way of getting their tablets. Stilton. Oh yeah, I like a bit of Stilton. I do like blue cheese though, because I like the really strong flavour. That would be the only thing in Harvester. That would be the only thing that I would have to stop and seriously consider, is their blue cheese sauce, their melted blue cheesy thing. Because again, I'd have to look at how many swips it is. You'd have your... I wasn't even thinking about the dressing. I was thinking about the what's the meal thing, the main meal.
Mixed grill.
Thank you, my brain forgot it. Yeah, you'd have your mixed grill, and that would be your indulgence. And I think I would have a little tiny bit of the blue cheese sauce and a bit of coleslaw.
Yeah,
because I like their coleslaw. But yeah, apart from that, we'd swip it, wouldn't we? I know, right? Can't wait till next month when it's your birthday. It's the first of our birthdays. We get 2 chances to go. Well, we get 3 chances to go to Harvester, don't we? We allow ourselves. We didn't do any of them last year. This year, your birthday, my birthday, and our anniversary are the only 3 times we would go. So you got to decide whether you're going to go Harvester for your birthday or go on my birthday. Your dad loved Gorgonzola cheese. Man, what? Mum banned him to his shed with it. What's Gorgonzola? Have I had Gorgonzola? What's Gorgonzola?
cheese with the holes in it, isn't it? Is that right?
I don't know.
I think so. I think it's the cheese with the big holes in or something.
I thought that was a Swiss cheese. Is that what Gorgonzola is? I don't know, you know.
Is that right?
I don't know.
Or
What's
is it
Gorgonzola,
just one of
Audrey?
those- You get the big slices, don't you? Of,
Or is it a big
but it's
smelly
like
one?
is it? Or it could be the dry cheese, like very hard cheese.
Oh, it could be. Like a... Oh, Parmesan.
Really strong smelling blue cheese.
Oh, maybe I have had it. I probably have had it then if it's blue cheese. I've had most cheeses over my time. Can't have Brie ever again though, can I? Or Camembert.
Well, you can. You just have to
I can't.
only be given a tiny amount and not have it in the house.
I can't because I'd go hunting more. I'd be like, oh, that's it now. I need to go and buy more of it. Can't have it. Well, we never won't have it again. It's a really strong smelling blue cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I was going to say, my brain is really not functional at all, is it? Have you noticed? I said to you when you were down south, I said, oh, I've had wobbly days. And earlier on today, I felt like I was doing this. I thought, I'm not going to do that because I will get wibbly. But I literally felt as if I was spinning round and round, like my head, my feet, but I was sat on the sofa, so my bum was in one place, but I felt like my head was just spinning.
Well, you might as well have been, and then you headbutted the computer. So I was like,
did I headbutt the computer?
yeah, you did, yeah.
Oh. Was it funny at least? Was it at least a comedy like splat? Oh, is that why I woke up and Facebook games were on? And I was like, why have I got Facebook games? I don't play Facebook games.
I said to you, are you alright? I think you crashed out. You went, did I? You went, oh, that's why I've got a hole in my head there.
No, I had a line in my head. It felt like there was a line going across my head. It was a dint. Like occasionally if I've fallen asleep on the toilet with my head on the bathroom cabinet,
That's
I
what
wake
I said.
up and
I said
go,
it's a really
why have I
good
got a
job.
dint
I said
there?
that usually when you're eating your dinner, it doesn't happen then. I said otherwise you face plant your dinner.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever face planted the laptop before, have I?
No, that was a first.
I did genuinely think though why is Facebook Games up? As in, I don't know if they still do Farmville and things, but like, why is that? I don't play any of this. Why is that there? I do have vertigo. I have, what was it called? Post-positional vertigo, or whatever it's called. Where if I get up too quickly, I get very dizzy.
Yeah.
If I bend over to give the dogs their dinner or to pick up their dinner bowl or something, and then stand up too fast, I get it. If I sit up too fast, I can get it. But earlier on, I was just sat on the sofa and my brain's going.
It can't happen sometimes.
Yeah, it does.
Travel sickness as well, and
I don't often get travel sick. Normally, I just crash out. But a lot of times, I can feel it coming on. It's the weirdest thing. The weirdest thing. There was. I don't think it was yesterday. It might have been yesterday. I don't understand time. One of the days that isn't today, but in the before time. So the before today time, because that's how ADHDers think. Do you know they've actually done tangent? They've actually done studies, and in how the ADHD brain processes the passage of time, and it is literally before now, to come, or far to come. So it's literally, there is the now time, which is now. There is the time to come, which is the next couple of hours or so. I'm going to have dinner at some point today. I'm going to do this at some point today. And then there is the far to come. In other words, any time that's tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. All of that is one block. The bit to come and the bit immediately past is another block. And the rest of it, the time before, is just the before time. It doesn't actually register as it's a month, a week, a day. It's just the time before. You've uninstalled both Facebook and IG on your phone, not missing it so far. Oh, that's interesting. I did wonder why we hadn't seen you on the Facebook group. Your dad used to eat stinky cheeses. I like sticky cheeses. Can't have it very often. Vertigo is horrible. It makes me feel like I'm seasick. Makes me feel like I've just got off a teeter well. I got the waltzer at the fairground. Not that I've gone on a waltzer I was always too fat. In the last 20, 30 years, I've been too fat to go on the waltzer. We've talked about that, haven't we? That we want to go when the fair comes. Oh, it's probably up now for Easter.
Is it? I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't seen. Probably though, somewhere.
No idea.
But yeah, we were going to go on that, weren't we? Because we're now skinny enough to get on a ride and it not to kill us with the thing that goes down and locks you in. What?
A roller coaster.
Yeah, and the spinny rides at the fun fair.
Okay, if you want to go on spinny rides.
Not really, because I'll end up throwing up. But I do fancy a roller coaster as well. It's nearly. Is that the time? 5 to 5.
Yeah.
Shall we end here? Do you think?
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's been. I am struggling, in all honesty, because my brain is.
Thinking about cheese.
No, it isn't. My brain is in 150 different. Do you know what my brain feels like? It feels shattered, like little bits of broken glass, or like the multiverse. That's how my brain feels today. I think I'm just super mega tired and probably a little bit stressed, and also my tummy's bad. My tummy's churning today. You can't go on any spinny things. The last time I went on a spinny ride is probably genuinely 30 plus years ago. So I don't know whether that would be a good thing for me either. Do you?
I don't want to go on doing this. How fun is that? That's not very fun.
I do look at the ones, the ones where you stand there and then you with centrifugal force, it goes so fast that you're pressed against the wall and then you slide up. That looks fun in a sort of really, I will probably throw up the instant that happens kind of way. It does look sort of fun. It looks like, because they do that on Back to Space. They do that on NASA training and things, don't they? When you're in the
people
spaceship,
that go on them a lot, they just decide that they're not going to strap themselves behind the thing.
I've seen that, yeah.
And then they're just like rolling around the edge on the floor as it goes up. It's like...
Thought that was the cat there. Must have been your leg. Yeah, I know, I've seen that. I've seen someone doing that. But it's also like, have you seen the videos where you've got the funfair, right, the people that run the machines who are like, not just the carousel where it's going round and they jump on, but like they're on the teacup things and they give it an extra spin and then they jump off and then they jump on something else. How do they do
Spin
that?
around.
How do
They're
they do
used
that?
to it.
I know, it's bonkers though, that, isn't it? Absolutely bonkers. Couldn't do that. Also, at a lot of Pride events, they've got that one where it's like this, and you go up, and then it goes down and up, and they do that motion where it's like it goes forward and back and forward. And I couldn't do that. That free drop thing, I couldn't do that.
No.
I have gone. I used to go. I have gone abseiling in the past, where you climb a mountain thing on the wall and then you abseil down. I thoroughly enjoyed abseiling when I was a lot younger and a lot lighter. I thought that was a lot of
Well, you
fun.
better go on a like bungee now, and it
No,
was.
I was about to say that's something I could never do. Partly because I'd be halfway down and I'd lose my bloody teeth.
Oh, would you?
Well, my top set falls out if I try singing too loud.
Oh,
I know. When you weren't here on Saturday morning when I was sorting through all of the bits in the tub, I had, what did I have on? I had Youngblood on and also some Linkin Park. And I was singing very loudly to Linkin Park at full volume. And the minute I opened up my mouth to scream, sing loud, my teeth flew in out. And I was like, oh, I need to go to the dentist and get a smaller set because I've lost weight and my plate's too small now. I know, right? I had 2, 4, 6 teeth knocked out when I turned 38 on my 38th birthday. Somebody said in a gay bar, he said, I don't mind gays, but I hate effing T word. Sounds like
granny.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, sounds like grannies, but with a T. And decided to soccer punch me in the mouth. And I immediately lost, did I say 8?
6.
6 teeth. It was 8 teeth. 4 at the front. 2, I immediately lost 6 teeth. 4 at the front, 2 at the bottom. But the 2 either side also eventually died off because they were damaged. And so I've got plates that I wear and I need to go back and get them redone. But dentists terrify me, don't they?
They do.
I think I would rather have an entire bowl of celery on a waltzer surrounded by flying monkeys from the Wizard of Oz than go to a dentist. I think that genuinely, I think I would rather eat a bowl of a whole 5 bunches of celery.
I thought you were going to say a whole bowl of like flying monkeys. I thought
No, a whole bowl
is that like
of
a cereal
packets or 5 bunches of celery on a waltzer, spinning round and round and round. The ones that do that and round, so it's even worse. Whilst being surrounded by flying monkeys, then go to the dentist. I'm so terrified of them. You don't either. You're dizzy enough. Ah, that's funny. Oh, I should have said that. I'm dizzy enough. Yeah. Because it's got 2 meanings. One dizzy as in ditzy and one dizzy as in ooh. That's very funny. I like that, Janet. I might have to steal that. You always told you would grow out of being travel sick. It not happened yet. I never used to get travel sick, did I? Until it was my tablets.
Yeah.
And then when I had my metformin, randomly started getting poorly with it, didn't I? And then that's it. It just kicked in after that. When you were When you were a teenager and went to the showies,
as we call them.
What showies? Cinema? The other girls used to fawn at the fair boys when they did that. Oh, must be the show, the fairground, what's it called? The county show. That must be what you mean. Yeah, county show. That's why it's called showies. And the fair boys are the waltzer people. There's a name for that and I've forgotten what they're called. It was pretty awful. Yes, it was pretty dreadful. Yes. You're going through dental implants at the moment. Oh my God. I don't think I could. I don't think I could do dental implants because they've got to be redone after 10 years or something.
No, they don't.
Do they not?
No, they last at least 20 years now, but you still have to go for 6-month and 12-month checkups.
Yeah.
all the time.
I just
like
get
you have to.
properly
So
terrified.
even if you have implants, you still got to do every usually a 6 monthly checkup and then clean and all of that. Even with
that isn't
implants.
why I'm terrified. That doesn't help the fact that I'm terrified. But when I was younger, I had my wisdom tooth come through. One came through. The top ones came through without a problem. Bottom set came through. The bottom one at the back, I think on this side came through fine. The bottom one on this side came through at an angle. And it caused it was so painful. My jaw, everything was coming. So, I've told this story before. In the town I grew up, the city I grew up in, I went to whatever the emergency dentist was. And he's since been struck off, and lots of people have like sued or whatever they did. I can't remember. There was a whole thing about it. It was a big scandal. Anyway, he extracted it by... I vaguely remember, I want to say kneeling on my chest, but kneeling and pulling it out. Broke half the tooth, left a big massive sticky outy thing in it. So I got an abscess, just the worst possible thing. Wasn't numbed up enough or anything. Just the worst possible experience. If you could imagine the worst experience, that's what happened with that. And as I say, afterwards, he got completely struck off. And before then, I was one of those, normally every year, sometimes every 6 months, go along, get the checkup, get brushed, get the little sticker. Even when I was an adult, can I have a sticker? I like stickers. Aren't you a bit old for a sticker now? No, I like stickers, thank you. Got my sticker, all of that, loved it. Until that moment with and then I just couldn't go back. Absolutely couldn't go back. Horrid. How can people be so cruel? Because it happens. Unfortunately, it happens a lot. It's one of the things with being trans, isn't it?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there's a lot of bigotry and stuff around. Yeah, a lot, isn't there? It's not a good time for our communities at the moment, to be honest. But this was 12 years ago this year. Yeah. Oh God, I definitely need to get me set redone then. 12 years. And the worst thing was I was working on radio at the time, so I couldn't take a whole bunch of time off for them to do a proper fitting. So even when it was done, because my gums were a little bit swollen, when it was done, they fitted, but they weren't the best fit. So I can never bite into an apple, like you see on the Sterident adverts where they're like, hi, I'm 74 and here am I biting into an apple. Crunch. And you get the husband who's like from a CNA catalogue or something back in the day. You know the ones where they're like of a certain age with the grey hair, and they're like, what do they call them now? A silver fox. They've got the silver hair, the tan, in the close white t-shirt, as if they're like in a retirement place where they go to the swimming pool and they play the tennis all the time. You know those blokes, and they're like, oh, you're so funny. I'll have a bite of your apple. Crunch. Yeah, that
Or something.
That's never been me. Anyway, shall we go?
Okay.
Yeah, let's go. So have we decided what we're doing about Wednesday this week? Are we going to do it on the Tuesday instead?
Tuesday, because I'm travelling on the Wednesday during the day.
Yeah, so
because I've got a lot of stuff to sort out.
The live stream this week's
this week coming, it'll be Tuesday.
What's it called? I've forgotten what it's called. The Losers Club.
Yeah,
My
the
God,
Losers
my
Club,
brain.
I'm doing weighing. It'll be on Tuesday.
Yeah, the Losers Club weighing will be Tuesday evening at 6:30 this week only, because Rufus is away on the Wednesday. Yeah. So instead of it just being a solo show, because you can see how fractured and poorly my brain is at the moment, we're going to be doing it on the Wednesday. No,
Tuesday.
On the Tuesday.
I'm getting up early and going down on Wednesday.
Well, I've got a cystoscopy Wednesday morning.
Oh,
do I need to change that? I'll change it.
No, it's okay.
I'll change it. It's all right. I'll change it again. No, I'll change it again. I'll change it tomorrow. No, I won't. I'll change it on Tuesday. I hate the 4-day bank holidays. This is really horrible. I don't know what day I'm on. Mind you, I did think you came back on. What day did you come back up on?
Yesterday.
That's right, because I thought you went on Saturday.
Today's Sunday.
Yeah,
came,
I
went
thought
on Thursday morning and I
Yes.
came back.
on Saturday, whereas I thought in my head that you went on Saturday and came back on Monday. So my days are all over the place. So yeah, we'll be live on Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. instead of Wednesday this week only. So it's Tuesday. Oh gosh.
I need to go.
All right, love, go on then. It's Tuesday the 7th this week instead of Wednesday the 8th. But apart from that, it will all be the same. And yeah, we're going to go. He's just nipping for the loo. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
He's nipping for the loo, and have a great few days, whatever you are doing. Listen, if you're eating eggs and hot cross buns and whatever else because it's that time of year and because you fancy a little bit of it, that's fine. Be kind to yourself. If it's something that you are avoiding like the plague because it's a trigger food, then again, if that works for you, do what works for you. Don't beat yourself up. If you have a chalky egg, don't beat yourself up about it. If that's what you need to do, that's what you need to do. At the end of the day, all it's going to do, as long as you can get yourself back on your plan, whether that's Weight Watchers, Slimming World, calorie counting, whatever it is, as long as you can get yourself back on your plan straight away, then one day or one egg, one whatever, is not going to throw you off too much. At the worst, it might just delay your getting to your target or getting to where you want to be. That's it, right? It isn't going to be a massive deal. So this,
when they reduce the eggs down, go buy it on
yes, unless you are Dormouse, who has the ability to buy a really nice Easter egg, break it into little bits and then put it in the fridge and eat it slowly over the course of an entire year. How she does that, I've got absolutely no idea. That is more control than I've ever had in my entire life. But unless your name is Dormouse, when the chalky eggs all go down in the sales on Tuesday, avoid like the plague, right? If that means doing your shopping online on Tuesday, then do it. For me, I will look at that and go, that's still overpriced chocolate that I wouldn't eat, right? But for you, it might be a little harder because, you know, it's different for everyone, isn't it? All of our triggers are different. But whatever you do, just remember, if you end up eating something off plan, it's not about the shame. Don't let yourself feel that shame, right? It happens to every single one of us. My advice, as always, is just get yourself straight back on whatever plan you are following. The minute that you have eaten it, if it's a one-off, or the next day, if you've had an effort day, whatever it is, get yourself back on that plan. You will feel better if you do. Don't try and pull it back in terms of, I'm going to have less swips this week than I did. All of that malarkey. It's
vision.
Rufus says,
your worst thing that you don't like.
Yeah, Rufus says, try and envision the chocolate as the worst thing you don't like eating. So for me, I think it would be, imagine that the chocolate eggs are all made with celery flavouring.
Well, there you are.
There you go. Instantly now, I wouldn't, those chalky eggs are not for me. Other people can like it. If you like celery, you go and have your chalky celery eggs. Delicious. Sounds amazing. You do you, boo. I will not be having a chocolatey egg. But yes. Have a good week, says Janet. Yes. Bye, everyone. Have a good week, says Shen. Audrey, thank you for another brilliant reset. It wasn't. Today was a bit rubbish, but thank you for being kind. You mean God. What? Have a God week. No, she said, have a good week. And then she said, I mean God. So have a God week. Okay, we will. You too, Janet, my love. Whatever you're doing this week, honestly, get yourself on that there plan. But the most important thing of all is literally be happy, be healthy, be authentic. And we will see you on Tuesday. Thank you very much for joining. We'll see you on Tuesday. And what? Rufus is singing at you from the bathroom. He's singing, thank you, baked potato. So we'll see you very soon. Thank you, baked potato. We'll be there on Tuesday.